You too. What's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy. We back with another one. Hey, man, hey, check this out, though, right? I've been saying this for a long time, bro. Some people out in Detroit right now, right? They're getting caught up behind, a lot of these rappers that's talking about the violence in their music, right? We've been knowing they could use it in court and all that, right? But check this out, though. This comes for just content on YouTube, right? So if you a YouTuber and you promoting like the gang activity on your channel and it's a crime that's been committed, they are now going to use that content and they're now going to start doing indictments to bring people in because you was there front and center. You see what I'm saying? So if you a content creator, bro, and you literally out there with the people that got the same gun they used in a murder, bro, they gonna put you, they adding you to them indictments too, bro. Hey, you don't gotta believe me. Watch what's happening in a couple of months. They already trying it out there in Detroit, man. I was rapping with a nigga. I'm like, nah, they ain't gonna come to the West Coast, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna take too much resource, too much taxpayers' dollars to do all that type of shit. They were like, bro, these dudes is already getting indicted out there in Detroit. So y'all just catch what I'm saying, though, man, and then pick up what I'm writing down because it's happening. It's happening right in front of us. They not gonna tell y'all, but for sure, you better understand if you got some gang violence or any gang activity on your content, man, that's related to an open murder or something like that, it's gonna get bad for you. So with that being said, man, let's get into the content, man. It's a lot going on, man. The internet is on an uproar. The internet is really calling Nipsey Hussle brother the new Big U, which I do not concur to. I think he's his own man. I think he's an individual that's an entrepreneur. He's a serial entrepreneur, and he's a frontliner for his family. That's how I see it. But hey, we got to go with the internet site, man. What the content is pushing. So let's get into this little content by 600 before we get to the real content, the meat and potatoes. Let's go.
You know what I mean? Like I say, they can say what they want about 600. They can say they don't like the internet. Nigga, everything I say is facts. Nigga, I was there, nigga. I was there when he got beat up in front of his family, bro. I was there. I know who was there, nigga. You niggas think I forgot? I know who was there, nigga, who ran, nigga. You didn't want to fight for Nip, nigga. I know who was there this video shoot. When the homies pulled up, said, get that shit up out of here. You ain't shooting nothing in the hood, nigga. I was there, nigga. So all you niggas trying to act tough like y'all for Nip, you niggas wasn't doing nothing when it was when it was smoky around that motherfucker, nigga. Yeah. Ask him where he shot the YG song at, his verse at. Everybody else went to their hood. Ask him where he shot that at, nigga. Yeah, now I was around, I've been around, bro. You know what I'm saying? You niggas acting all super tough like y'all this, y'all.
Hey, y'all ever notice, man, 600, boy, that boy digging. Boy, hey, man, listen. At this point, look, man, first of all, let me just say this. It take guts and glory to not care what nobody say. Despite me trolling 600, I never had nothing personal with that man, right? It ain't nothing serious, right? I think sometimes he be saying some goofy shit. That's just my opinion. But that don't mean that, a nigga can't appreciate somebody that's not scared to step outside the line and speak what's on his mind. Because a lot of people, man, it's a lot of followers and not enough leaders, bro. For him to say what he be saying, it's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game for him to pop it towards his community like that. He is one of the people that pop it so big against his community that, man, you could put an expiration date on behind the stuff he be saying, man. So I gotta applaud that. Let's go.
That's for Nip. You niggas ain't doing nothing, nigga. You niggas ain't want no smoke with the real Crips, nigga. Niggas be on that motherfucker popping it. But I be like, these niggas, this is comedy, bro. Nigga, I was there, nigga. I was there when he got beat up in front of his family, bro. I was there. I know who was there, nigga. You niggas think I forgot? I know who was there, nigga, who ran, nigga. You didn't want to fight for Nip, nigga. I know who was there this video shoot. When the homies pulled up, said, get that shit up out of here. You ain't shooting nothing in the hood, nigga. I was there, nigga. So all you niggas trying to act tough like y'all for Nip, you niggas wasn't doing nothing when it was smoky around that motherfucker, nigga. Yeah. Ask him where he shot the YG song at, his verse at. Everybody else went to their hood.
Yeah, they said it was gunshots all in the air. Everybody skedaddled that day.
Ask him where he shot that at, nigga. Yeah, now I was around, been around, bro. You know what I'm saying? You niggas acting all super tough like y'all this, y'all that, for them. You niggas ain't doing nothing, nigga. You niggas ain't want no smoke with the real Crips, nigga. Niggas be on that motherfucker popping it. But I be like, these niggas, this is comedy, bro.
That boy always got some food in his mouth too, man. All right, let's get to the content. What up, though? 146 people here. Don't forget to hit the like button, man. You rocking with Big Nina boy. Let's go. This is an 834 production. Let's go.
Sam was definitely hustling, doing his thing. We all see him doing it young, but a lot of this that had too much pride to do what Black Sam did. Black Sam didn't give a fuck. He's a true hustler. All that shit really come from Black Sam.
He never asked for attention. He didn't do interviews. He didn't chase clout. But when Nipsey Hussle's empire was rising, and later when it was under attack, one man always was in the background holding it all together. His brother, his business partner, his protector, Samuel Ashkadom, better known to the world as Black Sam. While Nipsey's career took center stage, Black Sam stayed calm in the shadows, building the real estate plays, handling street politics, and making sure the Marathon legacy didn't fall into the wrong hands. But behind the silence, there's a deeper story. Arrest, prison time, trademark wars, public fights, and almost recently, a viral altercation with a blogger that reminded the world that Black Sam is not to be played with. This is the full truth, unfiltered. The man who built with Nipsey from day one and protected the Marathon brand when no one else could. Born Samuel Ashkadom, he's the older brother of Nipsey Hussle. Raised in South Central Los Angeles in a household with strong Eritrean roots, Black Sam came up in the same rough environment that shaped Nipsey, but his role was quite different. He wasn't the flashy one. He wasn't rapping. He wasn't in front of the cameras. He was the enforcer. From the young age, Sam was more of a reserved but militant brother, while Nipsey expressed himself through music and interviews. Sam focused on protecting, moving smart, and staying low. In multiple interviews, Nipsey called Black Sam his cheat code. He said Sam was like the cheat code. He always had the game. That's because before there was a Marathon store or Marathon clothing, there was Hussle.
My brother, Black Sam, he's a monster. You know, I don't know nobody like him. You know what I mean? He's a cold grinder. You know what I'm saying? So to have him on the team, that's like a cheat code. You know, he worked 7 days a week. He the one run the shop. He the one do all the payroll for all the employees, do all the keep the inventory stocked, as well as wrote video treatments and, you know, be on set, editing videos. He wear 15 hats. He do what it needed. He do everything that need to be done. Put money in when it's time to pay people, and you know, he wear all hats. You know what I mean? And he ain't never been a yes man. Me and him, we almost fight every time I make an album. In real life, we almost go to blows. We might wrestle and choke each other because I don't we want to hear that shit, but it's always honest. You know what I'm saying?
Black Sam was already deep in the streets, especially in the business, flipping clothes, CDs, DVDs, and
y'all heard what he just said, man. So let me just say this on some real head up shit, right? If you got a brother out there, your brother is not supposed to just be the person that look up to you because you winning and you in a bigger position. Your brother is supposed to be the one that call you out on your BS when you want some BS. A lot of y'all let this money intensify your ego and act like you can't be taught nothing. You can't be told nothing because you got a little money right now. Let me tell you something. If you still got your brother breathing, I'm telling you, make sure, man, hey, lock in with him. You don't got to talk every day. Sometimes you pick up the phone, just log in, like, hey, what's up, nigga? I'm just checking your temperature. Stop all that ego shit. It's a lot of us out here that neglect the fact that you got kin folks from the same skin folks that really don't care who you are now. You know what I'm saying? He only care about your safety. You know, when my brother was alive, man, he used to do corny shit. That nigga, like, if my shoe was untied, it could be a gang of keyways outside. It's my blood brother. That nigga tie my shoe, like, watch out, I got you, blood. You feel me? Like on some, man, you always go be little bro. Nigga, I don't care how fancy you is, how much money you got. You know, that shit was just crazy to me, man. But when I sit back and I think about what Nip just said, it's a message in that. Y'all be having older brothers that y'all think they don't know what they talking about. Man, log in with that brother of yours, homie. Call that nigga and be like, hey, yo, what's good, man? Let's go in. Let's hit up a bar or something. Lay your plans to the ones who really got your back. Y'all be out here on this blacktop, nigga, telling everybody your secrets, telling everybody what you finna do next, telling what you got going on. A lot of these cats out here, bro, they sitting back. They like, oh, is that right? You got that going on? They don't even want to get it for themselves. They want what you got. That's why I tell y'all all the time, nigga, watch out for the person who say, oh, man, yo, you got it, baby. Hey, if I had your hands, I'd cut mine off. Yeah, watch out for those type of people, man. Those are the people who don't want it for themselves. Those are the people who want what you got because what you got, you make it look good. So he just like, here, just give me your leftovers. That's why I say, nigga, hey, tuck your bitch. Because these niggas want that too, man. Let's go.
Running a storefront and learning how to navigate from hood to hood in the city politics.
Black Sam was definitely hustling, doing his thing. We all seen him doing it young, but a lot of niggas that had too much pride to do what Black Sam did. Black Sam didn't give a fuck. He's a true hustler. All that shit really come from Black Sam. Then he ended up going to jail for doing the counterfeit CD shit, and that's when Nip really joined the hood. When Black Sam was gone, he ain't had nobody there, and his peoples put him out. Mom's had a husband that she fucked with, put bro out. That's when you got to think about survival. That's when all your rules go out the door. You get what I'm saying? A lot of niggas did they would have never did.
He was also the one that kept Nipsey grounded, pushing him to stay focused when distractions came from all sides. When you watch Nipsey's growth, you can see it. The maturity, the business structure, the long-term thinking, that was Black Sam's influence. But it wasn't all clean business. Black Sam road wasn't just a straight path. In 2007, he was arrested in a case that was sent to state prison. And it wasn't for drugs or weapons. It was copyright infringement. By 2007, Black Sam was already known in the streets, respected, quiet, and focused on business. But in October of 2007, that forward momentum hit a wall. Samuel Abshedon was arrested in Los Angeles and charged with multiple felonies, including a PC 653WA. That's failing to disclose the origin of recording, a felony. Counterfeit of a registered mark at the time when bootleg DVDs, mixtapes, and fake merchandise.
Man, that's crazy. Man, they sent Black Sam to the pen for copyright infringement. God, nigga, you know what I mean? Nigga on the internet copyright shit right there. Y'all remember LimeWire where y'all used to download the music? Man, we was still in music when we was kids. He went to the pen for that's some nasty work, bro. I remember when the DVD game was crazy, bro. It was black men out there that would be in them grocery stores selling all the newest movies, all the newest CDs. And the smart ones who did it right, man, them dudes made a lot. Pirate Bay. Y'all remember Pirate Bay? Put a one in the chat. Yeah, this shit. There's some youngsters in this generation out here that be watching, man, that's still, boy, nigga, we dinosaurs now. The Pirate Bay, they don't even know what that shit. Come on, man. Boy, let me tell you something, nigga. Hey, it was a lot of people who was paying mortgages. You understand what I'm saying? Think about that shit. What 3 for 10, 4 for 15, and 8 for 20 or some shit like that. Man, come on, bro. Niggas was having them six burner piece. Man, come on. Niggas would have like 5 of them at a time. Niggas take one day off to go burn all those DVDs and those CDs. I don't know why these youngsters nowadays, we got those the SD cards, right? That you can insert. Everybody got SD cards inside their car. They got those little small ones you could just plug in. You can download 5,000 to 10,000 songs right there. You see what I'm saying? Custom plays. That shit still goes to this day, bro. So I'm saying niggas tired of going to Apple Music and gotta go find that shit. All you gotta do is give a nigga a list. He burn that list, you know what I'm saying, and get it cracking. You see what I'm saying? LimeWire, Pirate Bay. Look, man, that was the shit back in the day, bro. If y'all know what I'm talking about, then yeah, y'all some real OGs at this point. At this point, y'all are the real OGs. Because it's a whole new different generation out here, man. They have no idea what Pirate Bay, LimeWire, none of that shit is, man. Oh, yeah. Napster, too. Woof. Damn, nigga, like, man, those was the good old, man, come on, bro. I would say I give my left foot, but I take that back, man. I love life, man. Let's get to this content.
Guys were a common hustler in the city. Law enforcement and the RIAA were cracking down hard.
Come get their little weed and whatnot. It was CDs, DVDs, bootlegs, whatnot, a tree, a couple other things people would tap in for. But basically just being young, hustling, that was our area that we controlled.
Sam found himself in that wave. The official record shows he pleaded guilty to 1 count, failing to disclose the origin of a recording, and the other charges were dismissed. On October 24th, 2007, just 2 weeks after the offense date, Sam stood in front of the judge and accepted the deal. The court denied probation, and Sam was sentenced to 3 years in state prison. Credit time served just 10 days. Conduct credit 4 days, and that was no small charge. The charges may not sound like a lot on the surface, but in the streets and in the eyes of the system, moving bootleg products at the scale was treated like organized crime. What makes this case even more powerful is Black Sam didn't fold. He didn't take the stand. He didn't point fingers. He took the time. And all of this was happening while Nipsey was on his come up. The All Money In brand was still forming. And behind it, Black Sam was now convicted felon, but also sharpening his mind and his mission inside. It was in prison that Sam saw the bigger picture: ownership, longevity, control, and when he came home, that mindset would change everything.
Black Sam, what's up? This my brother from the pen calling. I'm in the meeting at Ever. What's up, big homie? How you doing? Everything good. Love you, bro. Hold on.
It's Black Sam, man. Say something, bro.
Oh man, what's happening? I don't really have much to say, man. Just nigga trying to make this shit right. I know my brother out.
Hey, that's crazy though, right? Because niggas can say what they want to say. Look, he refused to give up anybody else because if y'all remember, I think he did it at a massive scale. It wasn't like he had like that he got caught with 20 copies of DVDs or some shit. He got caught with a gang of that shit. Stood down, nigga, him and Facts, nigga, he took all that time on the chin by himself, bro. And that's why I say you don't gotta be a gangbanger to be a real ninja, bro. A lot of y'all think just because you reside behind a gang and you got a gang name, that means that you certified. No, it don't. It's a lot of busters, marks, and J-Cats from these hoods too. When you stand on your own 10 and you ride how Black Sam was moving, bro, you can't deny that nothing less than the size of real nigga, bro. I don't care how you cut that. Let's go. Niggas always think because you from a gang, you hard. It's some niggas out here who don't gang bang that I didn't see them whooped on niggas just for even banging on them. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
While Black Sam was serving time, his younger brother Nipsey was transforming into a force of hip-hop. Mixtapes like Slauson Boy 1, Bullets Ain't Got No Name, and the Marathon started spreading across South Central. His buzz became undeniable. And in 2009, Nipsey signed with Epic Records. In 2010, he was named XXL's freshman class. But even with the labels knocking and interviews stacking, he never lost his focus. He stayed with All Money In. Because Sam taught him that. He did that time and he never complained. That made me go even harder, said Nipsey. By the time Sam came home, Nip had built something real. And now they were ready to build it together.
Black Sam in that new thing, 017, feel me? Whoa. Big body, backseat recline, TVs and all that.
Yeah. Show y'all that back seat, man, that new.
Hey, Black Caesar, hit that lock.
That's brand new. That's peanut butter.
Baby, so that's there we go.
017. Yeah.
What a guest in here.
The executive back seat. You see the digital dash and all that? Yeah. Black CZ on. You see him? All Money In. Yeah. Yeah. Look at it. Show me what the key do. Show me the key.
Probably not working.
Look at the fucking key though. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all see who had it first?
Together, they launched the Marathon store on Crenshaw and Slauson. This wasn't just a clothing store. It was the future. QR codes in the shirts to access exclusive music, ownership of the entire building. Sam ran the back end. He did the staff, inventory, bills, payroll.
And you mean to tell me that y'all couldn't see how people looked at that as a threat? They ran that whole section right there. You got cats that did time, came home, and man, what? Nigga, they had to, they didn't, sacrifice they blood, sweat, and tears and they body for that. And then, these two brothers that come from the community, man, that outthought everybody, start to accomplish something that they could never do. That's the minds of everybody around them. See, it's one thing when you install fear in people, you can get people in line in order. But see, we know when leaders that make it to the top by installing fear, at some point you got to get knocked off that top tier. You kill a head, the body go fall. You see what I'm saying? And to be the man, you got to get rid of the boss. So just imagine if you took a different approach. I tell y'all all the time, man, the game is 60% mental, 40% physical. You will win. You don't got to be the strongest. You don't got to be the nigga that knock out everybody just to get to the top. All you got to do is outthink everybody else and take your own route. That's why I don't do circles no more. I do straight lines. I don't go backwards. I don't look back. I don't do none of that shit because that's a doubt. When you got to do a circle, when you got to double back and shit, nah, that means you thought you dropped something, you missed something. Nah, man, we don't do circles no more. We do straight lines around here, man. We too grown for that. You know what I'm saying? And what are you getting about going back? You know what I'm saying? You gonna get the same result. You know what I'm saying? So keep pushing forward, man. Put your best foot forward and keep going. Some shit stopping. Just keep going. See, the problem is this, right? We control our minds. Don't nobody else control that shit for us. So I'm saying, I tell myself no matter what environment it's gonna be all right. Everything I think about is I don't even think negative most of the time because when I think negative, that's a thought that I created in my mind. And see, our conscious and our subconscious is recorded images. No matter what you go through today, it's gonna work out. I tell myself every day it's gonna work out. You can put me against the wall, it's gonna work out. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna work out. When you have that mentality and you constantly tell yourself that, or when you come towards a problem and you acknowledge the problem in your mind, automatically say it's gonna work out. I'm not tripping. I don't care what it is. I'm not tripping. It's gonna work out. I promise you, your mind is gonna say, wait a minute, he don't have self-doubt no more. It is gonna work out. And 9 out of 10 is gonna work out, man. If you can control your mind, you unstoppable, bro. I'm telling you, you better learn to control your mind because somebody go control it for you. I promise y'all, if I could tell y'all anything, it's always gonna be somebody out there that's gonna have doubt, that's gonna try to press some type of negative thought or prey on your downfall. You gotta always train your brain. Your brain it's a muscle. It's muscle memory. You know how many times y'all would see something happen, premonition, you be like, oh, something finna happen, and it happens. You see what I'm saying? Self-doubt. You got to get rid of self-doubt, man. You got to train your brain, acknowledge anytime you feel fear. This is how you get rid of fear. Wait a minute. Anxiety coming. I feel something. Nope. I reject that. It's going to work out. And you constantly tell yourself, once you process it, tell yourself, I reject that. Once you see what's really going on, you got to reject it. Like some of y'all right now thinking about some shit that's of doubt, fear, negativity, and you don't know how to process it because you don't speak on it. You don't have that conversation with yourself, bro. I'm telling y'all some real game, man. I didn't get this far, man, by just going with the flow, nigga. I really started studying books and started trying. Damn, what is this feeling I'm feeling? Why is my heart having this anxiety? Why is it pumping so much? Why am I thinking that I did something wrong because I did something that's not okay to somebody else? You got to get rid of that shit. A lot of that shit stems from fear, past tense trauma. You see what I'm saying? And scarcity. That shit is nothing to play with, bro. Once you know how to control your mind and acknowledge the thoughts or the feelings that you feeling, bro, I promise you, man, your life goes skyrocket. Everything gonna work out, man. I don't care what y'all going through today. If you got any problems you went through yesterday, it don't matter. You going through something today, it's gonna work out, man. I just gotta push that agenda because somebody right there, it's 345 people in this live, man. I promise you, somebody got some doubt in their mind. Somebody worrying about something. Somebody just left somebody thinking they can't make it. Get that shit about your mind. It's gonna work out. You say that shit, I'm telling you, I do the 3-6-9 rule. I do so much training on my brain, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna work out. Check me out, though. If y'all new to this channel, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, follow, subscribe. hype this video up, man. We keep it real over here. Let's go.
While Nip was a visionary, Sam was the executor. It was the community, business, and culture all in one space. The success only brings more attention. And after the store opened, the street started to watch closer than ever. Now, before the marathon got all the praise in the news and in the local area, the store was a landmark and another key piece to the foundation. A lot of people didn't know about a key piece to the marathon team, and this guy name carried weight. His name was Stephen Donaldson, also known as Fats or Baby Both the Fats. He was a real one from Slauson, a longtime friend, business partner, and a street rep who was close to both Nipsey and Black Sam. He helped put together the original Marathon clothing brand and was instrumental in helping the foundation before the flagship store opened. He moved quietly, handled business, and was respected everywhere he went. On September 29, 2017, Fats was killed. He was standing outside of a dispensary as a security guard on West Boulevard in Hyde Park area of California when a light-colored sedan pulled up and started to fire shots. Fats tried to run inside but collapsed. He was pronounced DOA on the scene. The streets were quiet. The internet was quiet, but everybody felt it. For Nipsey and Sam, the loss was personal. On Instagram, Nipsey called a monumental to a real one. He said, "We're going to win big for you. See you when I get there." Fats was more than just a friend. He was family. And as a tribute to him, Nipsey and Sam would later open a shop in his memory. Even years later, fans still point out emotional depth in Nipsey's Racks in the Middle verse, where he mentions Fats' name and reflects on losing him. Fats' name lives on in every business move, every bar, and every corner of Slauson that they helped. This was never about the fame. This was about family. According to reports, Fats owned 1/4 of everything as far as the All Money In record label and the Marathon clothing.
6:30, used to go right down the street to Fats, pick him up. Used to post up right here early in the morning before the sun even come out. Be posted up right here in this parking lot. Talking to Fats, it's like, damn. I look up, and across the street, right where we're at right now, was a sign that said "For Lease." Business partner, rest in peace. Stephen Donaldson, Fats. So we like, yeah, we got to get that. So we called Nip, and we put a plan together, and we got the shop.
March 31st, Nipsey Hussle was unalived in front of his store, the Marathon store. The same location him and his brother built from the ground up, just feet away from where they used to hustle. For the world, it was shocking. For South Central, it was tragic. But Black Sam, it was personal. He didn't just lose a business partner. He lost his blood, his backbone, the one person who moved by the same code.
I don't know if y'all really know about Eric, but he ain't got it all. His noodle been gone.
I knew Cuz since high school.
He did a lot of crazy shit. His noodle been gone. Get smutted him, and he didn't even really deserve the smut because there was never no proof. Keep it 100. He ain't never had nothing that said bro bad, but it's always been speculation, right? Cuz started losing his mind. He started coming back to the hood. But when he come back to the hood, it always was an issue, and he always got his type, right? So we already knew, okay, this nigga crazy. Come on, he crazy. Just so happens, one day I'm outside hanging out with some of the homies, and he pull up and he bounce out, and he coming directly for me with the energy. I'm not feeling it. We go to the back. I do my thing. He don't get the best of the situation. That nigga try to boogeyman me. You feel me? It was a couple of times I seen him. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just honest to God's truth. There's a couple of times I seen him and waiting for me, and we didn't have to figure it out. But once he realized what I was on, he didn't play with me like that. But this was years ago, right? I hadn't seen him since. I was the last to see him, right? So the day he come with the situation with Nip, he pull up on certain streets and homies see him and they see what type of time you on. I mean, if y'all seen the video, he had no shirt on with a blue rag around his neck. Now, any nigga walking around with a blue rag around his neck with no shirt on, he on bullshit that day.
For
We
sure.
all know that.
Man, hey, look,
It's 2019.
Rock can tell you that, man. Look, we know some shit, man, but I ain't gonna say he was no though, because look, Cuz was gangster too, though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, he was gangster. I'm keep it real, but I can't say. I already know the speculation, the whole situation, but I can't say I seen no paperwork, and there's a lot of niggas that ain't.
I ain't never seen no paperwork.
Never seen no paperwork. So Now
Hey,
look,
Kenny,
real quick. I'm gonna finish landing. My bad, I'm talking, but
I'm
land
talking to
real
Cat.
quick.
I want you to keep cooking, Paul.
Yeah. So the day of, I'm in the neighborhood. I'm in the area. If you look on the video, I know they got a video like the last 20 minutes he was there. A little black car pull up, a nigga hop out with a white beater, go in the store, come out, shake, Grandpa hand, shake Nip hand. That's me. Soon as I get back in my car and leave, 2 minutes later, you gonna see Eric. Now I feel if I was there when he arrived, shit would have went different. Cause the last time I seen him, it was bad, right? Cause he had the animosity. So that energy that he had might have came towards me. I can't say nobody. Everybody feeling like somebody sent him, right? I had those thoughts too. But knowing Cuz, I feel like that shit could have happened with any nigga from the hood that day. He already been getting disrespected by every homie. And every time he came over there and put their hands on him. Every time. So that day I felt like he was waiting for a nigga to do something.
And it just happened, Nip. Just happened to be a casualty.
And it happened to be
and
Nip.
that's why I think too, because when we just talking about earlier how everybody's saying it could be a hit, whatever, and Sam got his way, but then the way he acts so much off impulse, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to actually believe
his whole
that it's a hit.
personality is impulse.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. I know, because look, I was around when Cuz got put on, when he first got put on. That we was going to Crenshaw. I remember Cuz they was like, that's Baby Shitty. I'm like, oh yeah, because I already knew Shitty, you feel me? So I'm like, oh, okay, for sure, Cuz. But Cuz was always a hammerhead nigga, tripping, trying to prove himself, extra out. He was always like that, like, I don't know.
And what I feel like happened was Nip didn't realize who he was talking to when he said what he said. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if I was standing out there, I would have told Nip, bro, hey, go in the shop, I'm finna spin. We should spin.
Didn't make any statements. He stayed quiet and picked up the pieces. At the funeral, Sam would give a rare emotional speech, one of the only times we ever heard him speak publicly.
We used to talk, we gotta go. We don't know if we're gonna go at 80, 60, 30, or 20. But the one thing is to make sure when you go the right way. You stand up for what you believe in. You put your money where your mouth is. You never fold. You never let the pressure sway you from doing what you want to do. You never let anything, the politics, stop you from coming around and staying around. And I hope everybody knows that that's what bro did. Bro stayed and he died on Crenshaw and Slauson. And everybody who showed love, even the ones who didn't, they've had nothing but love and respect and humbleness. And that's what I want to leave, man. I love him. And I hope I didn't leave anything out, man.
But when the family grieved in silence, the streets kept talking. The trial and the 60-year sentence, years after Nipsey's passing, the case finally made it to court. Eric Holder, the man who pulled the trigger, was found guilty of first-degree unaliving, along with multiple additional charges. In February of 2023, he was sentenced to 60 years to life in prison. The courtroom was filled with heavy energy.
I worked with Nipsey, my friend. He was like a son. He was like a dad.
He was like a son. Ain't this for the life of me? Nipsey just got one of the biggest accomplishments ever. Do you abandon that type of acknowledgement for your son? Let's go. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Community right now, we lost everything.
But when the family grieved in silence, the streets kept talking. The trial and the 60-year sentence, years after Nipsey's passing, the case finally made it to court. Eric Holder, the man who pulled the trigger, was found guilty of first-degree unaliving, along with multiple additional charges. In February of 2023, he he was sentenced to 60 years to life in prison. The courtroom was filled with heavy energy.
I worked for Nipsey. Nipsey was my friend. He was like a son. He was like a dad. Our community right now, we lost everything. Everything we worked for, one person took that person out of our community. Thousands of jobs we don't have no more. Homies don't have nothing to do. They backsliding. They robbing people now. We had stuff to do. Now they don't have nothing to do. All our stores is closed down. We were relying on jobs. The whole community relied on them and the team that we had down there. Now the team is not down there. Nip is not down there. The whole community is affected. All of our stores are closed. We have nowhere to go. We can't go to Rouse to get no food. The only thing that we have was that shopping center. That shopping center is closed down now. Tourists are coming by there, can't even take pictures no more. Everything we built got tore down. One man's mistake, one man's action messed up a whole community. Our whole community is suffering to this day. These kids don't have nowhere to go.
All right, so y'all heard what he said? He said one man's mistake. What you mean by a mistake? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the chat, man. I don't like how you said that.
They have nothing to do. They have nothing to look up to no more. And the world still wants to know why. That we want to know why would somebody do that to a person that was leading the whole community? Why? We want to know why. That's all we want to know is why we would possess a person to take a person out of our community that was so powerful. So many people depended on that person. Nobody depended on this other person. Everybody depended on this one person in our communities. And they want mercy from this guy. Where was the mercy when he was kicking Nipsey on the ground? Where was that mercy at? Where was that mercy at? You want some mercy? You want somebody to show you some love? You ain't even looked at nobody, you ain't even look at the jury and show no respect, no remorse.
Sir.
To say, my bad, I messed up. You know, sir, I got you. I'm trying to do it the right way. Thank you, son. All right. But there's been no remorse from the individual that's on trial. So I'm asking you, Judge, it really, the time, I don't care what you get this guy. It ain't about the time. I need to know why. I wish I could get that. His fate is sealed. He took a man's life. His life is getting taken. Simple as that. It goes against the body. So his life has been forfeited. So he has to deal with God. Like I said, I just would like to know why. Why would you take it?
Yeah, that is an interesting situation. I seen it. He said, why? Yeah, that wasn't no mistake, man. He knew what he was doing. That wasn't a mistake. That man's actions was pure evil. You know what I'm saying? That was just bad phrasing right there. Yeah, why you didn't go to what's Big U nonprofit organization? You saying y'all had no job? You could have easily went to Big U and got a job. You could have easily went to Big U and got a job. He got that grid program application. You could have went over there and got you a job. Shit, you already took the stand. You took the stand. You could easily get a BlackBerry and report to that BlackBerry and to inform the police what's going on in the community. Let's go.
Such a person out of our community like that. So, Judge, I know you're going to do the right thing. Thank you.
But Sam didn't sit in the front of the media. He didn't give sound bites. He didn't even show up. He stayed silent and let the law play out. It wasn't closure, but it was accountability. Into Brick Baby. Around this time, tension started to bubble again. Not from courtrooms, but for IG Lives. Brick Baby, an LA rapper who once moved in the same circles as Nipsey, went on social media and made indirect comments toward the Marathon camp. But here's the twist. Brick Baby and Eric Holder were childhood friends. Though Brick Baby has publicly denied any involvement or connection to Nipsey Hussle's passing, the streets remember their history. And when he started speaking publicly on the situation, it hit a nerve. Shortly after his IG Live went viral, rumors started to spread that Black Sam ran into Brick Baby and took off on him.
No, don't do it. Don't do too much. Get back. Back up.
I ain't gonna lie. You trying to embarrass me like that? Because he fired on me. I had to fire his shit back up. But if any get that close, you gotta fire him up in any circumstance. Really? You got to. Putting his hands on you like you could demonstrate. You could have just said, "Hey, bro, I don't."
That was in county jail, pressing all Inglewood families wanted to squabble away because they were saying stuff about his brother. He's really like that.
I don't know if y'all really know about Eric, but he ain't got it all. His noodle been gone.
I knew cuz since high school.
You stand up for what you believe in. You put your money where your mouth is. You never fold.
Do it. Shit, wacky. If that was the case, that's my brother. We can fight as much as we want to, bro. If I disagree with a push, I disagree with a certain push. I'm for Nipsey at all costs. Like, it's more shit I could be on here saying, but I'm not finna say that. It's all type of fucking family matters and all that. We ain't finna talk about. There's way more shit I could be up here talking about. I could be breaking down the Big Boy interview because I know both of them and then explaining that publicly. I'm not like that, bro. I'm just saying fact for fact. As a brother to Black Sam, I don't feel like he should be pressing the issue because that's what Nip did and it ended the wrong way. So at the end of the day, if a nigga is on that, you bring your circle together and tell them what we own and make sure y'all eliminate the problem before it becomes something like that where you have to be the one to eliminate the problem.
Respect the legacy. Because Black Sam, when he moves, he doesn't do it for the clout. He does it to protect the marathon. Even after Nipsey's death, Black Sam remained silent and steady, protecting the brand, the family, and the empire they built together. But behind the scenes, the marathon wasn't running smoothly because with success comes enemies, and with silence comes speculation. The county jail fight with the Bloods back when Sam was locked up, during his county jail stint, he was forced to stand on business. He got into a physical fight with members of the Bloods inside a jail, holding his own in a hostile environment where the politics ran deep. No protection, no press, just survival.
If you know Black Sam is always like that. Black Sam stay standing on business. He don't care who it is. You talking about somebody that was in county jail, pressing all Inglewood families wanted to squabble away because they were saying stuff about his brother. He's really like that. Where do you think Nipsey grew up and got his issue with? You get what I'm saying? Like, before Nipsey, it was Black Sam. Black Sam is a rider. I told you, y'all try to get it because he wear glasses and you think he's peaceful. He's like that.
The Marathon store got raided before Nipsey's death. Before Nipsey was unalive, a group of Bloods allegedly raided the Marathon store. They didn't just show up. They ran inside, stole merch, and most disrespectful of it all, they got in a fight with Black Sam and Nipsey Hussle's father. This wasn't a robbery. This was a message. The message was deeper than business. Fallout with Big U, a powerful figure in Los Angeles street culture and music culture, once played a role in Nipsey's early career. At one point, he helped provide structure and guidance, but that alliance would eventually fracture. That's when a serious fallout happened. An alleged physical altercation between Big U and Black Sam broke out. It was a shootout. Incidents report claimed that there was intense confrontation between Big U and Nipsey that escalated into a full-blown incident, with LAPD allegedly being involved.
Look where Ant's standing right there. That's where my brother was standing, you know, and if you look where, let me show you, stand about right here. You know, this is where the police was busting from. And police is trained shooters. Police don't miss. And, you know, he busting like this in a full clip. And he didn't hit my brother at all.
That's Nipsey Carter.
Black Sam, trying to defuse the situation, reportedly fired a shot in the air, not at anyone, but to de-escalate before things turned bad. The alleged extortion, according to WAC 100, Big U allegedly tried to extort Nipsey Hussle's family after the passing, asking for 30% of his money moving forward. He wanted 30% of Nipsey Hussle's earning, WAC claimed.
I want you to address this, Big U. Did you not ask me to act like your contracts were sold out to me that you had on Nipsey, and you wanted me to go attack Nipsey's estate after his death for 30%?
And the problem is this. How do y'all say y'all, you see, is put a one in the chat if y'all believe that Big U was actually trying to go after Nipsey Hussle's estate, and put a two if y'all don't think that happened. Big U wouldn't do such a thing. Let me know, chat, because all of this tracks back to just show, bro. He couldn't be stopped. He couldn't be stopped. It didn't matter what kind of street power you had. You see what I'm saying? He was running business. See, it's a difference between business and personal. You know, it wasn't personal to Nip. This was strictly business. You see what I'm saying? In the streets, you know, everything is personal. You see what I'm saying? Because niggas operate off of emotion. You know, so it's no real business being displayed in gang culture. You know, it's retaliation off of emotion. You know, you shoot one of us, we gonna go shoot you back. Catch you in your hood, nigga, you disrespect, we kick your ass. Because it's emotions involved. Nipsey was all business. Let's go. I wait. So it's a lot of people out here still think that Big U had the best intentions for Nipsey. All right, let's go.
This is not going hard.
The family never confirmed it, and for Black Sam, he stayed silent. The Crips LLC trademark dispute. Not long after Nipsey Hussle's death, Crips LLC originally filed paperwork to trademark the Marathon Continues slogan. To many, this felt like betrayal. Nipsey was a Rolling 60s Crip, but the brand was him and his brother Black Sam. Black Sam immediately filed for opposition as the legal pressure mounted. Crips backed down and issued a public apology on July 3rd of 2019. We respectfully vowed to support the wishes of Lauren, Imani, Sam, and the Ashkerdome family, the Crips LLC stated. The custody battle for Nipsey Hussle's daughter after Nipsey's death, a court battle began over custody of the daughter Imani. Her mother, Tanisha Foster, sought guardianship, but concerns were raised. Black Sam and Nipsey Hussle's family filed a guardianship to protect Imani's future. The court ruled in their favor, placing Imani under the care of the Ashkerdome side. In March of 2025, Sam opened the Marathon Burger, a Black-owned restaurant launched under the Marathon name. Set on Melrose Avenue, it serves burgers, fries, and purpose. Continue with what Nip and Sam started. We wanted to keep growing, Sam said at the launch. The Rockstar 2800 situation was triggered by WAC 100 shortly before the restaurants opened. Blogger Rockstar 2800 appeared in a Clubhouse convo with WAC 100, who made disrespectful comments about Nipsey. While Rockstar didn't say much, he didn't stop it either. Sam directly responded, checking him online. Don't let outsiders speak on my brother. Stay in your lane. It was a reminder that Sam doesn't seek conflict, but he won't let disrespect slide.
I'm in LA, and Nipsey Hussle's brother, he opened up a new beat that shit all out the framework. You what you say on my name, no? Figured you know how this game go. I mean, you're watching your chain, bro. That's what I'm calling my gang, though. No, that ain't what you want. Nigga, chains out. That ain't because I've been keeping you watch. That ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. No, get on that. Get that's what all my niggas are. Hey, watch out, watch out. No, listen, bro. I'm done with it. Like, shit, it's just when the niggas like some around. The niggas talking about bro, get cracked. No, we can't.
Woo. I don't like this for my boy Rockstar, because Rockstar really a good dude. It was just at the time, you know, Black Sam, I think he was watching, you know, the connection with Whack 100 and 48, 2800 Rockstar. You know what I'm saying? But they actually knew each other. Rockstar really grew up, you know what I'm saying, around a lot of 6-0s and had a lot of relationship with certain individuals, man. But when it comes to his big brother, he don't care what your relationship was with his brother or none of that shit. When you see somebody like Whack 100 who alleged that there's a videotape out here of his brother doing some ungodly stuff on camera and all that stuff, man, it's just a bad look, bro. You see what I'm saying? But Rockstar is a real supporter of All Money In, Nip, Black Sam, and everything. But right here, this just look bad, man. But everybody got to go through this type of turmoil, man. So I'm glad Rockstar shook it off. It is what it is. We all go through some type of scrutiny on this internet. It might look bad, but it ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we go. You coming right here, nigga. I'm about broke. The nigga got me. Show me though, nigga. I don't know. Demonstration. You talking and smiling, niggas disrespecting.
He said, you talking and smiling while niggas disrespecting, bro. And that's Whack 100. And then look, Whack 100 is no longer cool with Rockstar, man. That's why I say, man, a lot of y'all be trusting, oh, Uncle Wacky. Yeah, as soon as you don't do what he like, or you say something that he don't like, he'll cut you off. He's not somebody you can have your own opinion about or say something, and then he's just gonna be like, oh, okay, I'll see how you feel. You know what I'm saying? That's your opinion. I ain't mad at you. We still good. You say one thing that he don't like, do one thing he don't like, he's gonna turn on you. Make no doubt about it, bro. Let's go.
Did you get cracked? Did you get cracked? Did you get cracked? My niggas get cracked. That's what I'm talking about. Don't get all cool.
Woo! Black Sam, this is all over Whack 100. You see what I'm saying? Like, you like, shh. Yeah. And then, you see, right? I mean, I don't know why Black Sam got a problem against me. I didn't say nothing. Come on, bro. Like, you can't play victim and all that shit and the suspect, man. You can't be some of y'all be, playing victim to the crimes that y'all committed. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Rockstar.
What's the issue?
I don't know.
Let's clear it out. This is a family affair.
Don't get cracking and come back. That's what I said, bro.
All that internet shit doesn't listen. We're not trying to holler at you, bro.
It ain't hollering at me. Disrespect, bro. You do what you supposed to.
Who disrespect, bro, to me? Don't nobody disrespect, bro.
Disrespect, bro, when you in that prison.
With, bro.
Smack.
In that prison, ain't nobody disrespected, bro, in my prison.
I'm talking on the internet.
Yeah, I don't want to play no more of this, man. Rockstar really my guy, man. This happened a while ago. You know what I'm saying? But Whack 100 disrespected, Nip, man. But the truth is, Whack never disrespected, Nip in front of Rockstar. And that's just the facts, right? But still, it should be checked at that door. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pick a side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he wasn't happy with that, man. But shout out to Rockstar, man. Keep going. I know this really took a hit for him because I know how you feel about Nip. And, the marathon, he was a real supporter, a real friend to that. You know what I'm saying? But, sometimes ties got to get cut when nigga don't see, any demonstration. And that's what, Black Sam wanted. Nigga, anybody get caught with Whack 100, doing business with Whack 100, bro, don't say you fuck with Nip knowing that how he feel about what he said about Nip. That shit is just common sense, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, Whack 100 cannot say anything that, oh man, I'm cool with Nip, I support Nip. You demolish some of his character, his integrity. Even with this Marathon Burger story, like he's always shooting shots at Nipsey Hussle and Astrodome family. You see what I'm saying? But then a nigga be like, oh, I fuck with Nip, but I fuck with Wack too. You can't, it don't work like that. You gotta pick a side and you gotta stay there, man. But we gonna leave it right there, man. I need y'all to like, hype, and subscribe, man. Shout out to the amazing 400 people in here, man. It's always an honor to entertain y'all and do content with y'all, man. If y'all new to this channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel, man. We got more content coming over here. I just changed my Twitch name on Twitch. It's Nina Boy TV. It's so simple now. You just type in Nina Boy TV, and I pop up, pull up, and come some support on Twitch. Yeah, man, Rockstar, keep doing what you're doing, man. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. Let's get it. Let's go.